Hello there.
Hello, hello. I apologize to everybody who is having to deal with ads right now. This is what Twitch does every time I boot up the stream, and there is no circumvent around it. We do have some control over the ads, but they're gonna make sure we're gonna play them one way or the other. With that said, I will be with you in just a jiffy with some control. One of my favorite games. It's up there with Alan Wake 2. It's up there. Hello, Danny. Thank you for the kitties. The song we are listening to is, by the way, the same name as the game. It's from our favorite fictional band, Old God of Asgard. And it's an integral part of Control game, but no spoilers for you. It's a phenomenal moment. It's akin to those like musical moments that we've seen in Alan Wake. Are you gonna get there? Kitties! Wait, what are those purple kitties? That's not ours. Are they? Where did you steal the kitties, Danny? Why are you smuggling kitties to our chat? Like, you cannot smuggle kitties here because I'm gonna abduct them and adopt them and love them forever. I was just telling Alastus today that luckily we don't have too many strays here in Prague, here in Czech Republic, because like people generally take care about the cats. If we had like strays like in some other countries where there are like stray cats everywhere, I would just have to take them all home. Yeah, and we don't have that big of an apartment. I mean, three cats that we already have are enough. Let's just look at these demasses, okay? Look at these three idiots. Just look at them, alright? Ah, Clubseed is here. Welcome back, my boy. How is the vampire going for you? How is the vampire treating you? Did you finally beat up your sister? Okay, don't take this out of context. I swear it made sense in my head, okay? There was a huge boss fight in Vampire the game, which is your sister. Literally. Well, not your sister, but like the main protagonist's sister. So if I'm asking Clubsy if he beated up his sister, I don't mean like his sister, okay? I mean like the... I'm making it worse, am I not? Okay, let me just boot up the game and we can start. The song is towards the end anyway. Just to make sure. I was watching Vulgar Tabby today earlier, and he was playing like he was playing what was the game called? Scarlet Hollow, and he somehow didn't properly set up his OBS, so all he was broadcasting was the main menu while he was just playing the game. Like, and he didn't know about that. I was like, Tabby, you know, what the hell is this? I was like, what do you mean? It's Scarlet Hollow. I said, wow. And then proceed to correct. Okay, now I feel like I'm shitting on fellow streamer. I love Tabby. He's awesome. It was like the first guy I ever made a collaboration with. We were playing, what's it called? Goose Goose Duck together. It was awesome. So, are you functioning now? Not? No? Okay, how about now? Should be fine. Oh my god. And the user license agreement. Okay, take all my personal data. Send me advertisement. I want it all. And you know, send me sponsorship. That would be cool. We're not going to do a continue game. I finished this game like 2 times already in the past. Or was it 1 time? Was it 1 time? Alastis, was it 1 time or 2 times? I tried to stream it 2 times, but I finished it only once, I think. It's an amazing game. It's a story game. It's heavily tied with Alan Wake. It is in the same universe. And it is made by the same people. The Sam Lake is being hacked again. All that. It's all there. It is all there. So, I have like a whole gang of people here already, guys. I'm incredibly proud of you. And I'm also incredibly proud of myself. Well, mostly myself, but also proud of you too. For being here. No, really, it means a lot. I'm loving the fact that people are actually genuinely enjoying my stream. A lot of you are streamers yourself, so you can tell this feeling that sometimes you just feel you're just streaming to nothingness and that nobody could ever like your content. But when then people show up and prove you wrong, it's actually very satisfying feeling. It's something that can make you happy. So without further ado, I give you control. Yes, all previous progress over right away. Sometimes we...
Fair warning.
Okay.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Okay, thank you, Jess. That's
Can't be helped.
lovely.
You called me. So here I am.
She's not talking to me, by the way. Even if it feels that way. This game is very cinematic. It's very Alan Wake-esque.
I know I shut you out sometimes.
But it's more action, less horror.
I'm always
Alan Wake
glad
was
to
the
hear
other
from
way
you.
around.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
You see it now. FBC. We've met FBC in Alan Wake.
Nice.
And look at the janitor on the wall.
Like
He seems
in that
familiar.
movie.
Not this one. This is not the
What is it
janitor.
called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the
You see the
truth.
janitor. What do you think that is?
They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves.
You know, the Vice boys are, you know, and girls.
The world
We don't
is
discriminate.
much bigger and much stranger.
Before we start, I will have to
There's
fiddle with the
hole
settings a little
hidden
bit.
behind that poster
I don't
that
like
leads to the
FPS that
real
is
world.
blasting currently. It's too high, and we don't have
We
any
don't feel
vertical
safe in
synchronization
that
on.
room.
I need to
sometimes-
stick to my standards.
Sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out.
Don't worry
And
if you
try
are
to forget
confused
what
about
they
this
saw.
whole dialogue that Jess is currently having. I don't understand what she's meaning
here.
by all that either.
Why did you bring me here?
We'll find out. So we are in Federal Bureau of Control in their conclave that is called Oldest House. And there is nobody there, like, at all. But before we proceed, let's fix this. So I need to go to the display. Borderless, that's fine. We need VSync, I think. Yeah, this should be all. We will keep the film grain and we will keep motion blur. I personally dislike both of these effects. Like, I think film grain is kind of I don't like it, but I don't dub this effectiveness. As for motion blur, I don't know how I feel about motion blur, honestly. I did like it a lot in Mirror's Edge. Usually don't like it much in other games, but since my settings are saved from when I last played on the lower rig, do you think I should like try to make the game look a little bit better? I don't know if my rig is up to the task, you know. But let's just try it, yeah. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. Maybe some ray tracing, shadow resolution, maybe a little bit higher. Higher textures, sure. Okay. Let's try it like this. If it looks like ass, then we will increase the settings. But it also needs to run smoothly. But we've run Alan without issues, didn't we? Guys, welcome to Federal Bureau of Control, also known as FBC. So if you were watching and if you were interested in Alan Wake 2 story, then you would probably know already about... Okay, what is my... Okay, this might be a problem. I cannot see the chat. Okay, I'll ask this. Okay, thank you, thank you. Some like with Resident Shawshank in every game. I didn't know that. I had no idea, Kopsir. That's actually a cool fact. I know that in this game the reference was kind of in your face, like the poster in the room, and the room is a jail, etc., etc. But I don't know about the rest. Control is a great game. It is a great game. So if you were here for my Alan Wake 2 playthrough, you probably know something about FBC. We met with FBC, the Esteves, the FBC lady, was from this very organization. And we also had a pleasure to play Jess in one of the DLC chapters. Even though it was set up before she was part of FBC. So there were some minor spoilers. We kinda know or kinda can tell to what she is talking to in her head, because the same voice, same navigation was present in Alan Wake in those Night Spring DLCs. Which got me thinking, is Jess part of the real world or is she part of the Night Springs? How real are the Night Springs? From the final episode of Night Springs, we actually realized that this is a metaverse. So maybe everything that ever happened in any kind of DLC and all the games were actually part of these metaverses. Kind of. Okay, just really clumsy. Can you stop knocking off the sections? Remove, cutware, empty pockets. Dude, why is this so hard to read? Is it just me or is this a little bit... Those textures are a little bit, you know, a little bit weird. Maybe. If I go better texture resolution. No, it didn't help jack shit. It's just badly processed image, I think. I don't like cranking up my settings. I'm kind of worried. I have like pretty decent PC, but I never was like on top of the whatever PC kind of generation is it right now. So I always, whenever I'm streaming, I rather go for a little bit lower settings to make sure that FPS don't drop, rather than having everything cranked up on max and then risk stuttering. Especially when I'm broadcasting it to my viewers. And let's be honest, okay, this looks phenomenal. Could it look better? Probably. But ultimately it doesn't matter. It's such a lovely, lovely building in very brutalistic style though. So what do we have here?
This seal.
Okay.
I saw it a long time ago.
FBC, huh?
I keep seeing it in my dreams.
They have a pipe post. Most likely because not even technology, like internet and stuff, is reliable in this place. So one thing about this game is there is going to be a lot of reading, so Pickle is going to like it. Your stream has now become my official audiobook on my drive home from work. Well, I should better step up those streaming schedules, so so you can tune it up every time, right? So what do we have here? Also, this is... I don't particularly like this. I understand why they did it, but it is kinda... It is kinda annoying to deal with, to be honest. Let me show you what I mean, okay? Expenditure summary. Executive sector Q2. Major. Staff link, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. It's like... I feel like a parrot. Or like a stuck gramophone. And they like censor out so many things, so sometimes you have no idea what they are even talking about. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial cost, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown, spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5 years comparison chart, see page 9. Okay, so this is like, they are reading it like a corporation. It is stated somewhere that basically this is a government organization similar to, for example, FBI, but no, it really isn't FBI. Okay, is this intended? It gets really blurry really fast. Okay, I don't like this. I am confident we can crank this a little bit higher. What do you think? Oh, no. How about now? Would I need to reset the game for this to take effect? I hope not. Level of details for... Okay, this should be... I'm gonna keep it like this. Alright. Now you probably know what this is, huh? If the film grain would be bothering you, to say a word, I will get rid of it. I don't like it personally, but I think it kinda does improving the experience sometimes. Can say the beep. Ah, wouldn't you laugh if I would say beep every time we are like censoring something, because that would make you, that would give you great material to making shorts, I'm sure of it. Because you making shorts is basically always just you bullying me. That's all it is. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Oh, wow. What the hell, Danny? I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. You know, it's funny. I played this game. This is my third playthrough. I finished it once. Once I got like somewhere, and then I stopped streaming. Went to do something else. Forget about it, because it was one of those days like I don't wanna play this unless I'm streaming. Even though back in the day I wasn't streaming. I was just making videos and putting them on my channel. But still, I was like, I cannot play this game because I want to make a video out of it, but currently I'm not in a mental state to make a video. And that way I managed to put on hold so many great games that I never finished. It's terrible. But then when I started streaming, I streamed this game once. It's been a couple of years back. And here we go again in the honor of Alan Wake. Anyway, why am I talking about this? Why am I sidetracking? This is the third time I'm starting this game, and for the third time I remember being and exploring this toilet for no reason at all. It's just what just what it is.
Federal Bureau of Control.
You can go there, so you go.
All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
The reason nobody realistically knows about Federal Bureau of Control is the building they are in. And I was touching this in Alan Wake. I do think that this building is actual Tree of Life. It is actual Yggdrasil from the Norse mythology. And it is connecting all realities. As we experience the DLC Alan Wake, the final part of Night Springs, we did kind of touch into that one form of reality where Alan Wake was able to create things with his words, to create like events and such. And I think it is not just heavily inspired in Northern mythology, but also combining Northern mythology with metaverse kind of logic. And I would say that Oldest House is actually one of those places that can touch all of those other planes or versions of existence. Like a gateway to a lot of other places. I think that's why this. And they are talking later about the fact that this whole building is like having a roots. And once we meet the board, you will realize what the board is. It is acting like some sort of executive, like board-based or executive-led company. But it is something much older. And the way the board speaks is it is using a lot of synonyms while they speak. You will see quite soon what I mean. But let's say they want to address the oldest house, the building that we are in, and they will address it like headquarters / oldest house / tree, right? And those are the hints to what's happening. So I do think that this is actually Yggdrasil. And this is the same tree that was referenced in that story. As we were progressing through Alan Wake, and we got in that final DLC to a point where the game was nothing but a text-based adventure. There was heavy references about some sort of tree of knowledge, and I think this is the oldest house. They found it somewhere in the, like, I think 50s or 30s. Basically about 100 years ago. And they created some sort of organization that is similar to what is in pop culture known as SCP, Secure, Protect, Contain. Secure, Protect, Contain is very well known, like creepypasta or like urban legend, and there are games about it. It has its own wiki. The Federal Bureau of Control is basically the SCP organization of this world. It's a little bit more civilized and a little less like we just gonna use human sacrifices and everything to... They are basically similar thing. And when they discovered this house, they made their headquarters in here because first it helps them better to find objects of power and monitor alternate world events, or known as AVE, in the real world. And also the oldest house kind of have this ability to blend in the plain sight. Essentially, if you leave it, you kind of start forgetting about the oldest house unless you are properly instructed what to do. And most people that are not initiated to what is going on in there, usually they completely forgot about its existence. And nobody even questioned it. Even the fact that the building basically just appeared out of nowhere. To people, it seemed like the building was always there. That kind of shenanigans. And it is also tied to our favorite janitor, Ahti. Speaking of Ahti... Hang on. We can already see him sing, hear him singing with the same tango that we heard in Alan Wake. So what do we have here? R4 reports reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We are still waiting on them from number of people. If you need an extension, please request form RE.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get... Is this like Office Space reference? The TCP reports? Need to get written permission from your department, chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. Let me pause this right here. Playing this game sometimes feel like dealing with the biggest bureaucracy shit in any corporate ever. Like, it's horrible. They have like protocols for everything. And the worst part is sometimes those protocols are needed. Because it prevents people from going missing, it prevents people from being mad, it prevents like alternate world events from spreading, etc. But sometimes it's just bullshit, and it's showing that like a lot of these things, a lot of this bureaucracy shit is there just still from the 40s maybe, and it's just completely unnecessary. Other times they are having their usage, like the object of power that is able to bring kind of casual metal objects to life and murder you. That's why you cannot carry your own cutlery with you, etc. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. If your R4 requires inter-department claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darlings, Mrs. Marshall, Miss Salvador, and Mr. Kilklund, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursdays in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your team admin. Or your admin team, sorry. What do we have here? Oh, it's not open. It's a nice boardroom though.
Hello?
He's very often listening to his little walkie-talkie,
Hey,
not walkie-talkie,
excuse
his
me.
Walkman.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Yeah.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
If they
No face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
he was talking about the axe, to be fair. I mean, in an organization like this, you never know. They don't hire you, they get rid of you, right? That's what's gonna happen eventually. Booby, how are you doing? Nice emoji spam you are doing there. All of them on fire. Well, at least you are not spamming me with screams like your wifey. Also, this is not the way we came from. We make one big loop without making a loop. See, the thing about oldest house is it is always changing. Like, it is always changing. This is probably the most horrifying place where you could get lost at. I would rather get lost in back rooms than in the oldest house. Because back rooms at least... Yeah, I thought you might do that. I'm great. I'm playing one of my favorite games, so of course I'm great. This thing, you can just keep being lost because you wouldn't get nowhere. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I take back my statements, because also it means that oldest house kind of sometimes it has kind of like a mission for you or a destination for you, and just by wandering the house you will reach it eventually because the house wants you to reach it. Or maybe there is a destination that the house doesn't want you to be in and you will never reach it because the house will just never let you physically get there. No matter how many turns you take, no matter how many maps you draw, it will be always changing. That's why the FBC, they actually created what we called Panic Room, and we've seen a couple of these in the Lake House DLC in Alan Wake 2, actually, where we were playing as Estevez and blasting those painted monsters and other zombies in the Lake House, or rather under the Lake House. If you remember that, there often were these panic rooms where we could save, and it was like a little square room with like toilets, bunk beds, some supplies, you know, and coffee to save the game at. They are a thing in here as well. Basically, the way it works is the panic rooms, they never change. They are kind of isolated from the influence of the oldest house by technology. Hooray, power to the science. So whenever there is some sort of event, like the escape of an entity or whatnot, people are instructed to go into these panic rooms and wait for the rescue or wait until the things calm down. I guess we're taking the elevator now. That's what Ahti said, right?
The cell and the poster.
Boom! Nice, Danny. Thank you
I
for the
was
spook.
11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
So this reminds me, I'm not like jumping too much to horror games and such. I think Pickle kind of touched into this, as I said, like he never like gets spooked. Like people are doing this as scares that, and he's like, "Oh, thank you for the scares and being all nice and stuff." Yeah, I know. I'm like a VTuber, you know, a little cat boy, looks kind of like a doofus and all. The thing is, if you look at my cat boy, like it's a Final Fantasy character. He has a uniform on him. This uniform is specified to the class that is called Gunbreaker. Not because they would be breaking guns, but because there is some stupid reason in the lore that would allow them to be called Gunbreakers. I think there was like some sort of princess called like Gunhildir or something like that, and they were like established as gunbreakers. Basically, they were elite forces, and whoever having his crystal, because if you know how Final Fantasy XIV works, every class has kind of what they call class crystals, and you basically can see the echoes of heroes who were using this class before you, and therefore you can use it for yourself and then get better at it. So if you are using this crystal to be a gunbreaker, you are basically a tank. It's one of the 4 tank classes, besides Paladin and Warrior, and Dark Knight. And gunbreakers are bodyguards. So it kind of goes with the job, you know. I might be a cat boy, but I'm also like a bodyguard cat boy, so I'm not that scary. I'm not that scared. Punk, stole your laugh. I'm so sorry. Alastis, what kind of cooldown are we having on these scares? What kind of cooldown is on the evil laugh? I think you can lower them. I mean, nice, nice. Thank you, Soap. Where is your lurk? I didn't even see you lurking. You should be legally required to write like exclamation mark and lurk to be able to lurk here. Nice. Yeah, we're having so many like alerts that. Oh, you were waiting for it. Nice, nice. Good job, Punk. I say like steal all of her emotes, just to make her mad. I would like that. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh. Welcome back, Sophie, and thanks for the lurking. Let's continue to the cutscenes. Shush, okay? No spooky noises until the cutscene ends, okay? Let's respect the cutscene. I know you guys don't respect me, and I take that. You know, I'm here for entertainment, but respect the game. They're gonna start doing alerts during cutscenes, aren't they? I shouldn't have said anything. Starring Courtney Hope. Is Courtney who is playing Jess lead producer? I'm not going to read all of the. I know that Pickle sometimes mentioned that if I was reading the etiquette of backside of the chips, he would listen to it, but I'm not going to read credits for the game. I respect people making this game too much for that. I would butcher pronunciation of most of them. The visuals are so cool too. Story by Sam Lake, of course. Of course. Who else would do the story? I think Sam Lake is his artistic name, by the way. It's not really like his name. It's like, you know, Terence Hill and Bud Spencer. They're also.
I leave you there for a moment?
They also not their names.
My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
So, we are looking for the baby brother, huh? But I presume that in this reality, the baby brother is not going to be Alan Wake. It's going to be different, brother. It's going to be the real Dylan. Okay, this is like... oldest house. Discovered August the 4th, 1964. So it wasn't the 40s, it was like the 60s. But still, Jess, what the hell are they feeding you? Look, I just walked by and she just trashed the whole... Okay, guys, we have a new mission. We are trashing this place apart. Yeah, man. She's one heck of a strong woman, right? Like you don't want this mommy to step on you. because he would be squished like a bug. Look at that. Just by walking by. Just... Okay, what's this? Hello? Economy? Yeah, that sounds about right. The retirement issue? Huh. Oldest man in the world? I doubt that. I doubt that's him, to be honest. Okay, we have alarm going on in the radio, which is not good sign, is it? Where are the unreads? Approved terminology reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Responding, drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow Ave, please... Ave, A-W-E, means alternate world events. And we established it during Alan. I knew this once. I forgot. Alastris looked it up just to be able to slam it in my face during the stream. So that's what it means, alternate world event. So that's... I'm going to be referring to this as the Ave from now on. That's what my head is doing with the sounds. Alastris... okay, sure. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I have cat on my everything. Just, you know. Streaming with cats, man. My cat, he thinks I'm talking to him because he doesn't understand streaming, obviously. He's just a cat. So whenever I'm just here talking to camera, he thinks I'm talking to him and he wants like cuddles and attention. So he constantly is pestering me. So just for your imagination how our stream are actually looking, right? It's me sitting, trying to read something, trying to talk to you guys, and Alastair is chasing the cat around the house because cat constantly trying to get onto my monitor, onto my keyboard, onto like everything. And then he calms down for like 5 minutes and then we start over again. This is every single stream, like, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay, thank you, Alastair. It's altered, I know. Nerd. While pending any notification of death related to Willow Ave, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use. In the service of his, her country. Regret, proud, pride. Will be remembered. Word phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. So we are not sorry. Yeah, we are proud that your relative is dead, okay? He will be remembered. Okay, so regret is fine, sorry is not fine. This is very interesting because if you can look at this from two levels, right? You cannot say Alaska because it's classified. You cannot say scissors or blood and bleed because this is tied to the Willow Ave. You cannot say loss. And you cannot say apologies and sorry. These things are from the... not from the Ave state point, because it would be classified or something, but because they want to remain the professional manner. That's why those phrases to use recommended are right here. To both sound more professional, not trying to de-escalate the fact that somebody of yours is deceased, but also you cannot use any of these because these are classified. Nobody can know that their relative was actually stabbed to death with scissors or I don't know, something like that. A, because it's classified. B, because it could actually summon the entity or whatever. It's this game is weird. Like, if you thought Alan Wake was weird because like nothing made sense because Alan was writing the story and everything was like constantly changing, we were in the story that was still in the process of writing. This game is way worse in that sense. Like, if you try to use logic, it's not gonna work. Like, the only one who who is really understanding what's happening is probably Sam Lake. I think not even he understands what the hell he just wrote and put into the word. I think they're like... yeah, internal lockdown in effect, lovely. What's this? We cannot go through. Okay, we don't have enough clearance. Okay, did they just came into the... Like, they either have poltergeist here or Jess is stomping so hard that whenever she enters the room, there's just files on the desks are just pounding, you know, books are flying by, all that. Yeah, exactly, that poltergeist, Danny. Thank you for the ghost. I think those ghosts are adorable. Yeah. But, you know, you should redeem them fast because we are taking them away. They have been just Spooktober only. Like, we are not keeping any of those. All of the spooky alerts and, like, scares, everything is going to be replaced by kittens and meow songs and all that. As if it wasn't the 4th already. Okay, Alastris, we're gonna talk about this off stream, okay? I don't know, I don't want to argue about it, but okay, listen, technically, you are my employee, and you will do as your boss commands. I'm telling you, we are getting rid of all the jump scares, okay? That's just the fact, and you cannot do anything about it. That's for fuck's sake. Guys, this is what I have to deal with on daily basis, just so you know. Okay? I have one employee, literally. And she's just constantly yapping back and do whatever the hell she wants. What the hell? Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can trust them, Barbara, not a single one. Signed, Trench. No, you don't tell him, Investigate the noise in the director's office. I wonder what that noise that sounded like a gunshot in the director's office when we saw the director with a gun towards his head in the beginning intro. Well, I wonder what's it going to be, you know? I have a premonition that it might be something bad, but I'm not sure. I think we should investigate.
Shit. Shit.
So did I win the interview?
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Sir, I know it might be bad time, but the janitor told me to find you here, that I'm here on the interview. What are we... Okay, let's pick up the murder weapon. We need it. We need the murder weapon. Okay, shut up, punk. From Pyramid Other. Only director can wield. The gun, sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
Poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions.
In case you didn't recognize the voice, this is yours truly, Alan Wake speaking. Dr. Darling. He's the real voice behind Alan Wake. As I was talking about it, it was just such a huge mindfuck, because in Alan Wake 2, the whole entire like voice lines for Alan was this guy talking, but he was also talking as himself, as Dr. Darling, as we met him several occasions, mostly in TVs in Alan Wake. But also the actor who played Alan Wake visually was also playing Tom Zane. If you remember the crazy filmmaker Tom Zane, it was his voice who voiced Zane, so he could play like double and talk to himself, and one time he was dubbed over with Dr. Darling and the other time he was talking for himself. So the illusion that they are like two different people was... have I told you that Some Like is a hack, guys? Because Some Like is a hack.
Upon the perceived reality.
What's happening in the chat?
The
Punk is having a
service
Discord.
weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Hello, Mystical. Your signature. Ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
This place. Where am I?
So here we are. We already have a health bar, so the shit is gonna start blasting. we did pick up the service weapon, and this is what I was talking about earlier. The oldest house and the board, they are adapting across the ages. As you can see them over there, that inverted pyramid structure, or aka the board. They're calling themselves the board now, whatever they are. They might be like demigods, they might be gods, they might be whatever is controlling the oldest house. Used to be a tree. The weapon used to be a sword, now it is a gun. So it is evolving according to the perception of the people using it at the very moment. I love this touch because it shows that this thing is just flowing through times on purpose, being veiled from humanity, but it also needs its heroes, it also needs its quote-unquote director. And can I just say how absolutely cool are all of these? Yeah, thank you for the scream, Danny. Can I just say how absolutely awesome are all of is this like architecture? I've seen something similar in Warframe, for example. These science fiction things are like, I'm all for here. It's like 100% bubblegum Polaroid. All, none of the above. They don't make any sense. They are concepts, tattoos we see in your minds. The service weapon, like the house prison, you occupy. I don't know what they mean by house prisons. Like they are talking in like these kind of puzzles, and so we do have melee strike now. Look at melee, dude. Nice. Yeah, fuck them up. Good. What are they feeding her? Look at that. It's probably some telekinesis power, but get up. Control the gun, the house. I've seen early Dr. Darling performing studies on it. Basically how it works is whenever you take this gun and you can control it and it doesn't make you shoot yourself in the head, at that very moment you are director. And you have everybody. I have unlimited ammo, by the way. You just need to wait for it to be reloaded. And that's about it, yeah. Service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Lovely. I bet Sir Pickle would need this in Call of Duty, like. Just wait and it reloads itself. Right. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Wow. Oh, hold on. How do they have guns too? It's unfair. Zombies shouldn't have guns, man. Can I swap the? I would like to swap the. Oh, okay. We wield the gun. You. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
I have a feeling that this director, the strange guy.
Right after the pyramid.
I have a feeling that this dead guy, this strange, this ex-director, so to speak. I think he is voiced over by the same actor that voiced Max Payne and Alex Casey. Let's find out if I'm correct about this.
Spoke to me and it was just noise and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
So we know that poor Trench was a father, huh? He looks much younger on this photo. I think this leads to the board somehow. But this is my office, so I should probably tell Ahti to take that garbage away. It's staining my carpet, huh? Ah, it's so gruesome though. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's get back in here, guys. I think we don't have a choice, huh?
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
I have a flashback to Senua.
You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
So, Jess has some sort of guardian angel in her that is stopping these things. Might control her in the same way it mind controls these guards. That is my assumption, which is most likely correct. And this darkness is very similar to Alan Wake monsters, by the way. Which is interesting. Okay, we have a map now, which is wonderful. Let's pretend that this place makes sense and the map can be used, huh?
The hotline. Secure line of communication. The hotline.
Oh, here they come.
Says the dead man.
They have like levels and everything. You can like level up and improve yourself and improve your gun mostly in this game too. It's a whole different game than Alan. It's more reminiscent to like Max Payne, but it's not Max Payne either. Unrefined material. Okay, open assets. Clearance level 1, collectibles, case files, research and recording. So what do we have there? His guard. Field research on his entity. His corrupt... it isn't like his, like he, him, his. It's like his. Like if you are hissing at something. So they call it like the hiss. His corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed supernatural abilities, with the exception that certain his guards are protected by a shielding of defense his resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged his corruption? Does the his mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the his target individuals that with combat training? Does the his have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts or tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to the file beep for full report. It is the voice of Max Payne. I was correct. Your ex started to play before we broke up. Look like pretty good. It is pretty cool game, Mystical. I'm sorry to hear this. I hope your ex didn't sour this game for you, because you should definitely play it. The gameplay is so smooth. Like I would argue that the story of Alan Wake was a little bit better, even though story of this one is also excellent. But this wins in my book in terms of gameplay. Like the Alan gameplay was mostly like walking simulator, and the action sequences were just shine the flashlight and then shoot. I was like, okay, whatever. This one is more action. It is like dodges, flying, paranatural abilities, all of that. It's awesome. It was better because it included a universe fueling? What do you mean? Control was still kind of solo game, wasn't it? I mean, one of the DLCs is directly tied to Alan Wake and whatever he is fighting, right? I wouldn't say it is a solo game. I would say it is mostly contained in the oldest house kind of thing. You never look outside of the house. But it doesn't matter because house is like connecting to different realities. Different like spheres of existence even. But... Max Payne is... sorry. Isn't Alan Wake the same? Basically just confined within Bright Falls? Or Night Springs, if you want to go that far. It's like... But yeah, I think they did start to develop this game as like complete like a standalone solo project. But during the development they derived of it. There is like a lot of overlapping with the rest of the world and the rest of the universe, but it is mostly in like various collectibles and readables and that sort of stuff that you're finding, not really in gameplay itself. Okay, we have photo of Trench. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zacharia Trench. Okay. What else do we have? We have some case files. Service weapon. Service weapon. OOP1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedure required. Description. Para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilians to redact it. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of beep. We know the role of director it is now. The object will determine whether beep. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the beep, probably by the board. Two, the criteria is unknown. That's what Ahti meant by the X. Because if the applicant is terminated, then Ahti is probably tasked with cleaning the body. So he takes the X and, you know, takes care of it. He's a cleaner after all, huh? Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as a director's office. The popular hypothesis, beep, many forms throughout history. Beep, 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 Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that beep of their wielders. If objects of power are convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, beep, beep, beep. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Okay, we have multimedia. What's this? Oh.
Objects of power can cause...
Okay guys, we're gonna have a lot of these. I would argue that maybe even more than in Alan Wake, but I cannot confirm that. But well, let's just enjoy some good cinema, okay? It's like a 80% game, 20% movie.
Or be results of AWE's altered world events.
Altered world events. Thank you, Alice. You were perfectly correct, and you acted so superior about this. So I'm admitting the fact that you were correct about something for once. Okay? You are awesome. Stay that way. So, I wanted to say I absolutely love these aesthetics, like short instructional videos. It reminds me of those, like, you were seeing a lot of those in high schools on, like, various subjects. In exactly similar format.
Conclusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now.
Let's please check if we have control key somewhere for the game. 3. Don't you have one? Oh, I gave one away. Ah, tough luck, Mystical. Who won control? Was it Danny? Must have been Danny, huh? just remember even compliments can, but come on, I was nice this time. I'm always nice. I'm not sure who won the control game. Now it's going to be, you know, okay, hold on, we're gonna figure that out. Okay, hang on. We need to figure this out. Who won our little... It was Quantum Bake. Yeah. Can you go watch it again? Okay, shut up. Jesus. I am trying... Okay, figure out if we have code from Control. Maybe we can give one away.
The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a gun though, it looks like a cube. You really have, okay. Do we have something else now? Let's go. I'm playing the game, okay. Oh my god, there. I gotta say that these monsters are very polite because we were watching the whole video and me yapping and all that, and they were just politely waiting outside in the pause menu until I'm done, you know? Yeah, it would be kinda awkward if I realized that these people could be safe. Now it's like turning them into bloody mist, you know. But I don't trust this. Okay, I don't trust this at all. They're like everywhere. Oh, we got several times in free epic. Maybe you should watch out for that, Mystical. If it is coming out free on epic, then it should be it. Corresponding. Diner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chess Ambre. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby. Reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Okay. It's probably for Trench, because he was so busy that his secretaries had to plan even his anniversary weddings and his anniversary like dates and all that. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. Okay, there's also one thing that I wanted to double check. There is a lot of things that we haven't checked yet. What's this? Building shift.
If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Perfect. And as you can see, the house is already adapting, because Jess is now here on all pictures in the house, because we are now the director, which is a little detail that I really loved about the game. What the hell am I looking at? Can be take for reuse? Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Can we have... Okay, wait, hold on. We have photo mode. Can we do... Height player... Nice. Okay, we have a photo mode now. She looks very bored, and this is exactly you, because sadly we need to take 3 minutes break. So this is what we're gonna do, okay? Unless this please roll in the command. We will take 3 minutes, you know, let the ads scream their lungs out and stuff, you know, get a coffee, stretch your legs, whatever, and we will be back in 3 minutes with some more Control. And I hope you enjoy the break more than the Jazz does. And we are back. Welcome to the stream, Crazy. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. How was your day? Hang on. Just need to pop in my beautiful avatar back. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's exit this photo mode. I hope you enjoyed the break more than our poor Jess here. I really did her dirty. My lady is so clumsy. I mean, look at that. So they either making furniture of paper or cardboard in this place, so she's just like heavy hitter, you know. So where were we before we went into back? I was examining this board. There is nothing. I was just trying to figure out what the hell am I looking at, but I think this is way above my pay grade. Hang on. Wait, you can spin it. That's actually... You know, this is gameplay. This is how you design a game. You can spin the board by shooting at it. That's something. That is something. Yeah, we have been listening to the instructions about what happens if the door, if the house starts changing around you. You should go to the panic room and basically stay there until help arrives. Dude, why am I exploring another toilet? Okay, this is not how to use the medkit. Noted. What's this? Executive meetings minutes. Everything about the names of these documents just scream corporate. I just PTSD from the works that I've been doing before. It's always absolute dog shit. It's the same thing, just a different kind of content, but the same format. If you know what I mean. I guess like Pickle he's making a living as a software engineer. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's like these meetings are such dog shit, man. It doesn't matter if you are like a software engineer, if you like a process guy or consultant. It's always the same. It's just managers stroking their egos. Federal Bureau of Control. Agenda items for the next executive meeting. Rising cost of AIF response. Update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Oh. Yeah, of course, none of the other executive can write, so they have empty board in there. And they cannot wipe the board properly either. Yeah, I need to control my yapping about like the companies and stuff. We have a shelter over there. You know what? I'm actually going to check the shelter. Why am I hearing whispering? Do you hear that too, guys? The whispers are coming from him. Is that you doing that? Are you talking there, sir? He's just floating menacingly. So this is what happens if you actually get stuck in one of these safe rooms. It doesn't really save him, huh? Did it? Yeah, get lost. Emergency supply storage. So what do we have? Marshall, AIF investigations. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall. We checked out the suspected AIF in the Duloth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of dudes. We need to find better way to sort the fake AIFs from the real things. I need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Did we met Keenum? I don't think. There was like only Estevez, right? In the previous thing. Yeah, this was the building shift. We've listened to that already. Oh! Thank you! We have some material in our assets now. So... this way, I presume. It's... For sure, this is not a short game.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
This is creepy as hell. And not just because of the red color, it's just... every single one of them, like... Can you shut up, please? Yeah, that's better. I could use a flashlight, huh? Yeah, for sure. What's this? It's copyright strike in the making. Yeah, that song is kind of trash, to be honest. Sorry if this is something you like. Okay, can you shut up? Okay, this one is real. This one is real. What the hell? Turn it off before you walk away. Why? Wait, what? What's exploding? Okay, it's like this, Alastis, alright? Oh shit. It's a dude. If we get copyright stricken on YouTube, it doesn't really matter because A, we are not monetized yet, so it doesn't influence anything, and B, we literally can just erase the song, and I don't give a fuck about copyright strikes on Twitch because the videos are getting deleted soon anyway. Oh shit. Dude! I blame Astas. She was distracting me with copyright stuff. Yeah, that's it. It's not that I suck. I am great at gaming. It's because I was distracted. Okay, let's try again. I think we need to clear that room. So it's kind of
tried to invade me earlier.
Yeah, we heard that.
Hiss, burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Or it's out of it?
I don't have any kind of dodge yet. Is that it? It's not it. Okay. This is a chunky boy. He has HP for days. There we go. Should be everything. Look at some weapon modes and health boosts and stuff. You can actually upgrade yourself.
Cleanse the control point. What does that
How?
mean? Help me fix it.
Cleanse the control. Cleansing? Okay, how are you doing that? And that pyramid is so creepy. You can see the house just changing around you.
Holy shit.
I think the house is infected.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Interact with cleanse control points to fully restore health. On that, just will restart. Okay. Yeah, okay. Outfits.
Still sane?
Let's check the outfits. We're gonna be with you in a moment. Tactical response. Okay. Nice.
Please, talk to me.
Chief Joe. Astral dive
I
suit.
saw you
The hell?
deal with the
What? This is the
compromised agents.
urban response. Astral dive suit. That's some nice
Is it
science
safe to come
fiction
out?
shit. Let me put this civilian one. Yeah, I just like Jess being Jess, you know. Okay. Dude, this is so creepy. I can still hear them whispering. I should have cleansed them again. Are they in the shelter? This one is not malfunctioning, is it?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn.
Where is Dr.
Should I
Darling?
lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Shit! You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Let's imagine you just walk into a corporate building and you immediately get promoted into director. How awesome is that?
Director Faden.
That's it.
Call me
Doofuses.
Jessie.
Doofuses are coming out. They have all these like installments on their SEMs to prevent his residents from corrupting them like their colleagues are. The Jess has something else. It's probably the guardian angel she is speaking with that she has inside of herself. Just wanted to say that there is a game, a spin-off of Control, which is like a horde shooter, team-based horde shooter, similar to, I don't know, Vermintide or Left 4 Dead, these kind of games. But it was outsourced, so the Remedy, they didn't do it themselves, they outsourced it. And apparently the game isn't up to Remedy standard. Like, people don't like it. There is not much content in the game yet, and it is kind of mid. So, I didn't grab it myself. I was kind of hyped about it, but then I forgot that it existed, and it came out suddenly. And then a few days later, people were just very disappointed with the project. And I think it is a shame. Like, the Control deserves, like, how do we say that? Like a worthy successor. But I think the Control 2 is already confirmed. So when that came out, I'm going to be playing that 100%. Anyway, back to the game, back to the dialogue.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead.
Tell me about it.
Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
It's because of the service weapon.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out.
Yeah, you cleansed it, except that
The
flying
whole
guy
room
over
shifted
there.
around.
You did that?
So creepy.
And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope.
I can cure them,
I don't know
alright,
her,
with a gun.
But I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes.
I mean, it's
I can
your
try.
bureau now. You're the director.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Alright.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
So, okay, emergency store. This is the very same emergency room that we already saw. But usually are some goodies or some lore. In this case, it's just lore. Let's read the lore. Control points. Oh, nice. Personal modes. Astral health boost and a health boost. Okay, let's equip this one. And let's deconstruct this one, I guess. Sure, why not? Alright. What about the weapon modes? Headshot boost. Headshot damage plus 38%. Exclusive to spin, grip, shatter, pierce. Not really. Reload efficiency. Plus 16% reload speed. Let's equip this one. Okay. We have some materials. Hidden trend, house memory. Undefined reading. Not sure what that is. Welcome to the oldest house. Cleanse the his corrupted agent. Jesse Faden arrives in the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor, Ahti, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the boards inform her that she is now the director. And I wanted to read this. So we have control point. Examination of paranatural topics. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the beep arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by beep detection of an unobstructed ping using the beep within the 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or beep or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be beep. Refer to file 725-2070-80A for full report. Okay. So according to this, capacity of one such shelter is 6 people, because there's 6 beds. Okay. Can we cleanse you? Did we do it? She's probably dead, though. Huh. Well.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here.
Yeah, I'm
need to
coming,
make a
I'm
plan,
coming, I'm
Jesse.
coming.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and
What kind of a
covered the whole
name is
thing up.
ordinary for a town?
I've been looking for this place.
Imagine you living in a town. It's probably a small town, you know, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, you know, next to nothing, and the town is even called Ordinary. Like, how much more average can you be? I can imagine that people just want to dash out of there forever.
For a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
He's in the Alan world, or rather in the dark side.
He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance
Dark
Amplifiers.
place, whatever you call
I
it.
think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place.
I don't think
We'll
his...
get the door open for
I mean,
you.
I don't think Trench knows
Okay.
how to destroy the hiss.
That's my next stop.
I don't think Trench
That's
knows much.
Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications.
Okay.
I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Mr. Tomasi, huh?
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. Not a leader.
Well, you are now,
Why am I
whether you
here?
like it or not.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
There we
I
have it,
didn't
the hotline.
imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
Again,
What
you
scares me
already are.
shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
The hotline is ringing. So we better go and answer it, huh? It's so very Twin Peaks.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Anything else, Emily?
Follow the signs to the mailroom.
Okay.
You can get to the hotline containment chamber through
okay.
there.
Thank you.
Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Just keep talking, huh? I was about to say that Trench probably doesn't have the answer how to destroy the hiss, because, or at least not all of it. Because he was so desperate that he rather shot himself than do something about it, meaning he was probably all out of options. So he take himself outside of the picture so a new director could pick up the gun and continue his work. So there is a chance that he doesn't know how to do anything. Or maybe the hiss was corrupting him too. Even if he had a service
The
weapon.
hotline should be in the communication
Because the reason Jess wasn't corrupted wasn't the weapon. It was Polaris, right?
department.
Origins of the hiss. Let's exhaust all of these options, huh?
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The oldest house. Tell me more about it.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Director Trench.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be smart. Yeah, don't put away your gun. That's probably the only thing that works against this creature of his or whatever that is. As again, this is very similar power to what we encountered in Alan Wake. There's basically this faceless, almost nameless entity in the Alan Wake. We called it the darkness, or like dark presence. Ultimately, we called it also Mr. Scratch, but that was only when it took like the face of Alan Wake. And this is very similar to what's happening here. It's basically this power without shape, this like omnipresence, this almost like poltergeist, like something that is possessing people. The enemies are people of the Bureau that we are dealing with. It's not really some creatures that would be manifesting or anything like this. It's very similar. I would say that maybe it is the same exact presence, maybe coming from different places. If the oldest house is really just a gateway to other realities, then maybe it opened up the way where creatures like this or presences like this are living, and we are dealing with something very similar or maybe identical to what we've been dealing in Alan Wake, right? Something that lives in the Cauldron Lake. So maybe the Cauldron Lake is the similar place to Oldest House in the sense that it is a gateway to multiple realities, and something is trying to seeping in. The problem is that within the Oldest House they were able to contain it, at least for now, while there is no containment unit around the Cauldron Lake in Alan Wake, and that's why the darkness is actually getting out and affecting people. But it also needed the writer to manifest more and turn the world around it into its own existence. His seems more aggressive, more direct, but also less powerful, so to speak. But we'll see.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
No.
Did she memorize this?
She's a
Got it.
nerd. Yeah,
Thanks.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Every word, like hadron resonance amplifiers. I want to know how you even know how to pronounce this. Just you. How do you even know what it is? Like resonance amplifiers, I would even be able to like guess from HRA, kind of like a short. I wouldn't have guessed what the fuck hadron means. What even is hadron? It's like if somebody just says like, if you would ask me what the hadron is, the all thing my brain would be able to come up with would be that that episode of Red Dwarf. If you know, you know.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Well, he probably knew that his is coming. That's the only reason why you're still breathing.
I'm sure I'll have more questions.
And not just floating around mumbling
Just
nonsense.
let me know.
So we exhausted all the options. Okay, we can run over the corporate table. I love this. I love this. This is how you know, this is the second level of climbing corporate ladder. First it is ladder, and then when you're a director, you actually can go and climb corporate table to be even on like highest like place and levels, whatever. Ooh, goodies. Give me. We have loot. Okay, we can sprint and we have loot, and we can do the melee attack. Okay, what was that? Oh, it's a Polaris guiding my way. The creature in my head is called Polaris. Don't ask me, I don't know the answer. Okay, here we go.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Jesus. Okay, we are loading faster now. 16% faster. Shut up. Got it. Dude, I am the director. How are they not letting me in? This is some BS level. Imagine you are director to the place and being denied like level 1 clearance. What the? Oh shit. Okay, this guy... Wait, he's still alive? Well, he was alive. Ah, good thinking there. Could actually shoot through the... Oh, fuck. Okay. This game is all blast and no stealth. Like, none whatsoever. Energy recovery, personal mod, okay. Energy, huh? We don't have any special abilities that would use energy though, so far. What's this? Collectibles? Missions? Okay. Unknown caller. Emily instructs Jessie to find a hotline, an object of power, in the form of an old telephone to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insights to his invasion. Okay, good. And we have some collectibles. So, unread. Travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations. Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Hut, Sleeper Bear, Motel, Silver Spurs Lounge, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Expenditures, accommodations, meals, gasoline, minibar. What? You spent like $300 on minibars? What kind of agents are you sending out? You just go into the hotel and go to the minibar and just walk, just buy something in the... Okay, I'm not gonna... I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but... Again, okay, Ocean View Motel, we know that place. From various places. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Haynes. Asterisk. Okay, explanation of the minibar. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify in places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. 10 out of 10. This dude knows how to talk his way out of spending $300 on a minibar on taxpayer money. I love it. Okay, portrait director Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself, Zachariah Trench. Okay, that's a very depressing motto, isn't it? They are loud. Who is loud? What is loud? Is the game too loud? Should I tone it down? Or is it generally like they are very annoying? I agree about that. What's wrong with your mouse, dude? Yeah, this is a bloodbath. See, I wonder if the time-wise this is happening at the same time as what was happening in the Alan Wake 2, because they said like the headquarters is black, so, But I don't think so. I think this is earlier. I think that mostly the dates of the game are the dates of the release of the game. So like the present, quote unquote, in the game is the date of the release. That's why Alan Wake 2 was taking place in 2023, because it was literally just 2023, the release date, and it was happening now. So this is happening a few years prior to that, which would mean that if the headquarters went black during 2023, it would mean that we are actually cooking some plot for the Control 2, which I like. And this information that we get from Astavas that headquarters is blank means it already begun. And confirms Control 2 as well. I mean, Control 2 has been confirmed pretty much, but you never know. You know, they may let out of the budget money to release it, and we might never get our hands into it. I would love Control 2 though. Okay, what's this?
It's overpowering here.
Okay, we're
You
not.
don't want me anywhere near.
We're not going there.
with you on that.
We're going somewhere else. Polaris, any idea? Anything? I wonder, are these? Okay, these blue little ones are health. So we can heal ourselves by killing enemies. That's good to know. Who put my portrait, Cricket? Dude. Okay, I wanted to fix it. It didn't really help, did it? Okay, I think we have incoming there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, stay around the pillar. I don't really have much options yet. So I just need to shoot them. Be wary of the ammunition, and he blew himself into smithereens. He did it. It wasn't me. He just blew himself up. So good job, I guess. So what's this? We can go over here, or we can explore toilets. Sure. Aha! I knew that toilets are worth exploring. See, we have piece of floor. Unstable area notice. Please be aware. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control points, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green, stable; yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts; orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts; red, everything is fucked. Got it. Frequent unanticipated building shifts. Dude, his is terrifying. I don't remember it being this terrifying, but they just won't shut up. Go to the toilets, there is loot there. Got it. Bro. Thank you. Let's go this way. I think this is correct direction. It's also dead letters. This introduction to chapters is so cool, by the way. Okay. Nice shooting. Oh, come on, man. Why isn't it working? Okay, this one is going for me, huh? Gonna get shot, bro. What's this? Machine guard. Machine guard, huh? I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from refrigerator and the coils of my toaster and fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God, can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's but machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay, weirdo. God damn it. We have some cray-cray over there. I made it better, you mean by shooting those reproductors? Yeah, but I was asking more like it's annoying and it's loud, but if it's like too loud that you cannot hear my voice or something like that, then I would like tone down the game. It's just like too loud because it's obnoxious in like a lore kind of level, then it's okay, like we have to deal with it. It is partially a horror game, right? Even if it's like mostly action game. By shooting my crooked picture, I made it better. Why are you here? Don't you want to go watch somebody else? You know, who isn't such a failure of a streamer? God damn it, man. Swear to God. No, please stay here. Please stay here. I love you and all. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, nobody is allowed to leave, okay? You are all stuck in here with me and you are going to watch my stupid stream until the end. Because I said so. Anyway, field research on this entity. His barrier... Fucking hell, Danny. That got me. That was a good one. That was a good one. Summary. The Hess resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. First, destroy the multiple consecrated resonances found in the vicinity. Second, destroy the His entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of His resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of His resonance qualify as conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the His? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the His? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to the file beep for full report. Hey, do I hear music? Can I have a flashlight, please? I don't see shit. Okay, this leads nowhere. Like, you are a director of this entire building and you cannot afford a flashlight, really. Dude, this place is so dark. Do we have a flashlight somewhere? Let me double check. Controls. Evade. Control is for evade. Launch is E. Shield. Melee. Shoot. Other toggle. Map. Side. Cassettes. Collectibles. We don't have shit. I do hear some nice music. No flashlight for me. There is not the one in control. Well, you don't have to be so happy about it. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish and you get to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Mr. Dwayne Barr is a very literate person. I had to bring reflector with me whenever there was on. Oh, right, you can actually use telekinesis later. Forgot about it. Oh shit, it actually exploded. Fascinating. The level of detail is insane sometimes in this game. I don't like it. This is spooky. This is some spooky mech spook stuff. What's this? Give me. Oh shit. Yeah, like what am I supposed to do with the? Come here. Okay, you can punch them, and the bubble will fall down. It's good to know. Come on, get up. Straighten up, buddy. There we go. See, I can shoot good too sometimes. Oh. Good they have like stormtrooper aim though. Okay, is that? Give me some healing there. Are we done? Are we done with the crazy? It wouldn't seem so. We need to clear this area. Mostly because otherwise it wouldn't let us go further, huh? I think this astral mode for reload efficiency is like the best. Energy gained from headshot 10%. Interesting. I don't have any energy. I think I will get some powers very soon. Yeah, let's cleanse this place. Enjoy your basketball, man. Or rather, I hope your kid enjoys it. At least they will go to sleep sooner when they're tired, huh? Where are they? Was it all? No, there is like one more who is like whispering somewhere. Somewhere close, just don't know where. So anyway, this was the place of power that we just cleansed. Can we... We can fast travel now, we don't need that though. Communications department is this way. So obviously we're going to go in here and check some more side track content.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
It's both like fascinating and useless if you think about it. Like imagine you have a object that helps you use telekinesis. And telekinesis is like so weak that you can like launch pencils with it and maybe a cup and that's it. So it's like fascinating, it's great breakthrough, but also like what would you use it for, you know? It's throwing pencils at somebody. Or something, I don't know. It's... But then again, it comes to show that maybe if somebody like Jess picks it up, she will be able, and we will see that she will be able to just launch more stuff. It's going to be more dangerous. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern. I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining things. But Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. Oh, okay. Good old Theo, huh? Fixing lawnmowers left and right. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. How do you pronounce Bartholomew? Okay, floppy disks. We've seen already a floppy disk. These noises everywhere. So weird. Book Club Penny. Whenever I hear Penny, just immediately imagine Big Bang Theory. I don't know, it's just iconic. Hello, avid readers. The Burrow Book Club bunch will convene the usual spot in the corner table of cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Oh, this is it. Let's watch. It's not creepy at all, isn't it?
Hey Meg, what's wrong? My mom's dead. I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. They blacked it out. It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C. The director's a puppet. They run for person.
Okay, that's
Says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
what the freak? Is Meg even real? Or is it some kind of... You have like all kinds of Japanese ghost vibe from her. Why am I overanalyzing the the Threshold Kids show with like badly made puppet and all? Is this what the employees of FBC do when they're bored? Should also hang on. We have it right here. I wonder. Can we? We cannot speed it up. Come on, dude. I want to see what they read on that picture. Oh, it was supposed to be a tear. Let's see.
Hey Meg, what's wrong?
That was disturbing. Oh, nothing. I'm sorry, Danny.
I'm so sorry, Meg.
Okay, let's be honest, right? You knew what you're getting into when you said when you opted in to watch my streams. You even said you missed my streams, so of course it's going to be disturbing. Like, I don't even play non-disturbing games unless it's Fortnite with you guys.
What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you for that, Alastas. Okay, there we go. This is what I wanted. Department of Casualties and Occupational Accidents, 13 October something. Dear Madam, we regret to inform you of an incident that occurred during our recent undertaking in Censored that resulted in Censored and Censored. We suffered great losses while Censored, while your family member was Censored. Blair Wright was a valued member of our proud agency, and a legacy will live among our ranks. Please take solace in the knowledge that Censored, a remarkable Censored for any agent. Please address any further queries to the Censored and Censored and Censored. Sincerely, Censored. 10 out of 10. Would die again, just for fuck's sake. Okay. It would seem that we need another 3 minutes. It's been already 2 hours. We've played 2 hours. I feel like we haven't made any progress, and it's starting to be a team. Like I felt like this when we were playing. I felt like this when. Okay, good. I felt like this when we were playing Alan Wake. Like, just the hours flew by and I didn't make any progress whatsoever. But hey. We're going to go to the photo mode here. Hopefully. Perfect. Yeah. Let's go like this. Does look kind of interesting. I'm just it's just pity that maybe if I just hide the chest and let's leave it like this. Yeah. Anastasia, please pop in the command. I will be back with you in 3 minutes and we can proceed with the game. Thanks for sticking with us through this. And break starting now. Alright, and we are back with some more Control. I hope you enjoyed the break. So, I think I have... Thank you for that, Danny. That was lovely. That was lovely. I hope you woke up the whole chat now, because now they can rewatch this content with me, which reminds me... We can actually use photo mode to kind of scout the building and look at the... It never occurred to me you could use photo mode like this. And you can look at various like hidden parts of the building, which is very interesting. I want to explore more of the oldest houses. Like, look at that. It goes on forever. Jesus. This building is so fascinating. Of course it is. Anyway. Let's go back. Oh, I should probably pop in my avatar, like, so you can admire my handsome avatar face. There we go. There we go. Okay, I am awake, of course. Everybody is awake after that scare from you. So we are going to the communications department. This is lovely promise. There is blood on the floor already. I think this was our last break. We will do roughly about 1 more hour of streaming today. Man, I can hear them in my skull. They're just talking everywhere. Was that you? Shut up. Was there something on the toilet, or did I just... There's nothing there though. There is the toilet paper though. I have a feeling like we're starting to making something with those toilet papers, you know. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? You see it? The toilet paper make a spooky noise and bursts into... You shoot toilet paper and it turns into newspaper. What the hell? It's all sorts of weird, but... Are we going through here or are we going upstairs? Let's try to go upstairs. Just to explore a little bit. This game is, by the way, very like a quote-unquote open world. You can explore it to your heart's content. And even if you finish the game, you can still just go around leveling up, attending various events, that sort of stuff. So it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto-esque in that regard. But it gets really boring. Like, you play this for the story, not really for like the open world game. Even if arguably it's much better open world game than Alan Wake was. Yeah, the first time I saw this was like, was this like, did somebody miss this? Is this from beta? Like, they have like potato chicks, crackers, just plain white. No, this is the reason, because there is apparently like object of power that kind of interacts with like packagings if they are like colorful and stuff. So in the whole building they have just this, do not provoke any entities, which is absolutely weird. Kind of bummer that... Dude, what am I hearing all the time? It's not that, I just hear some sort of like weird noise. Oh shit. Are you alright? Sir? I think he's dead. He's been hit by something.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Okay, let's go in here. Clear. Oh, goodies. Give me. Book Club Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So, I don't usually read a lot of science fiction, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title Unless You could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on Sunday, I know who I'm picking. Oh, we have an edgelord over here. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two is, you know, I want to read this now, kind of. Sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting batteries in the launch into the face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. This guy, this is like Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother, or like siding with Terminator in Terminator and Johnny Lawrence in Karate Kid. You want cheap sushi on Sundays? No, you don't want cheap sushi. Cheap sushi is like a salmonella magnet. Okay, we cannot get through here. Just his barrier. Very potent, his barrier. Okay, we do have angry floppy disk throwing shit at us. That's lovely. It's okay. I think we can go through here. No. Okay, crouch. So you can crouch. I wasn't able to crouch before. So now I can. Good to know. Oh shit. Oh shit. What was the purpose of this? We still don't have even like clearance 1, what the fuck? I'm a director here, god damn it. Open up. Open up for your director. Can we just appreciate the fact that the enemy here is angry floppy disks? Floppy disk. Singular. And not even like the floppy disk, like literally like the big floppy disk that were like you were using them in like 386 computers. Okay, Danny. Yeah. It's my reaction exactly. Floppy disks! Ah! I need to go through this. Crouch. Run. Run. Now, crouching is useless in this situation. Is there some goodie? I absolutely love the environments. I don't know what it is about the complexes like this, so they're just like exploring them. See, when I was like a teenager, my dad had his own company. Like, sadly, later the company went broke and he had to close it. But the company was about publishing books. So he was publishing various kinds of books and basically had like a couple of offices in this like office kind of part of the office building in the huge like a mall building. There was like a mall where people would do groceries. It's around like the first floor, and on like back floor there was like this whole loading bay where people were driving with like things for the mall itself, for the groceries, but also for the offices. And in the office part he had a couple of offices rented, and he was publishing the books there. I was always fascinated. You just going through like the bowls of such buildings where you don't normally go as an ordinary like a customer who just goes to the mall. No, it's just wide halls, everything like very utilitarian. It was like an exploration. It was like going on an adventure every single time. Okay, cool. I hope it doesn't end up like that agent. Okay, got it. We got the floppy disk. Nuke can be bound. To gain lounge telekinesis. Teach us to believe,
It's
director.
harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
You kinda are, though. You know? Okay, so grab. Lounge. Nice. Okay. Let's, carry this with me, huh? There we go. Launch on cube. Nice. Okay. The board speech is fascinating. Like that distorted kind of noise they are making and the confused references as they are trying to communicate is as if they were communicating more less on like a speech level and more on the ideas, the concepts. This is again, this is something that returns me back to the third episode of Night Springs from Alan Wake. It's concepts, ideas. Maybe they are coming from that very same level of existence as well. But just concepts and ideas are the most important. Okay. Nice. Now we're talking. Okay, where's something I can throw at them? So now when I run out of ammunition, I can just throw garbage at them. And it's gonna work too. It's just like, okay, I take it. Where is he? Die. His noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. You must stop, mute them, director. Alright, I will try. The floppy disk is now bound, delivered. The hissed antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it.
Okay.
Just like you wanted,
Okay.
right? This will help me fight this.
There we go. Catch. Nice catch. Alright. Is it all of them? No, there's one jackass on the... I need to do something about this guy. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe more garbage. Oh, hold up. Well, I literally deleted him. That's nice. So we have telekinesis now, huh? How cool is that? It's very cool. Very cool indeed. Ouch. My legs. I wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done, huh? Just launched myself down to sprain my ankle. But hey, they're bringing gifts, so... Okay, this guy is level 2. Okay, I think we're done. We can now proceed this way. I wonder, can you like... Could you retrace your steps maybe all the way back to the executive like office and maybe to the very beginning? I'm not sure,
Emily
actually.
said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Okay, where are we now? To loot? Goodies? No, just open up. Jesse, please. Open up the crate. Stop throwing shit. I know it's a lot. I know that, like, if I would gain telekinesis powers, I would also have some fun, but not when we are trying to open up the loot box, okay? You cannot take away the loot from me. It's that's not how it works. There we go. Let's clean up the house a little bit. Can we maybe... No, we cannot make our own doors. I got scared by my own shadow, by the way. Not shadow, the reflection in the windows. What's you? What is you? Demolition expert. Research. He's corrupted ranger. Demolition expert. Okay. Field research on his entity. He's corrupted demolition expert. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile material and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosive in dimensions with physical laws, making them important assets for engineering war as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed his variation to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify track beep entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that his restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does it tell this about this behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still, too many unknowns. Refer to file beep for full report. His ranger. You were busy laughing and forgot to clip scaring me? Well, too bad. Too bad. Here's a tip for you. You can go back to any VOD page once the stream is concluded, find any part you want, and you can clip anything. Personally clipped a couple of clips from the past in Pickle just to make fun of him, though. So, you know, it's a little tip for you. You can't take away your prize, can I now? Oh. You suck at clipping? Well, get good. Anyway, the Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their his corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AIF response or treasure exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles and automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by shields of defense's resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advancement training the His Rangers are capable of applying to these situations, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the His able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file beep for full report. Floppy disk, there we have it. OOP5 key E. Containment procedure must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description, para-utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift materials and throw it in short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to Beep for research purposes. Background. Stolen from Soviet military base located in Beep by agents Beep and Beep with the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to Beep missiles believed to be reserved for use against Beep. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. Yeah, you pissed off the wrong floppy disk. So now I'm going to throw your computers at you. An informant and the CIA tipped the Bureau of it and was requisitioned by agents next day. Angry floppy disk. I love it. Tomasi. Willow A outcome. Federal Bureau of Control. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow A. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns make the public much less likely to beep. So another okay, what the hell is this willow? It seems like horrifying. So far we know that it likes to mangle people with probably scissors. It makes them like bleed, and it makes them look like polar bear attacked them. The hell? So another AIF behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring beep, beep, and beep for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. So this is like the Federal Bureau of Control. They like gaslighting people because they don't want people to know that there is this kind of like shadow war behind their backs, which is probably to prevent like panic and other ill activities. But essentially, they lie. Oh my god, shut the hell up. Give me goodies. There we go. Okay, I should probably go this way. Is it? Is this... There are no doors in here. What are we doing? I don't want to listen to you anymore, bro. Thank you for the laugh, Danny. Man, they just won't shut up, like, ever. Can I go through here? No, we still don't have a clearance to the mail room. I'm a director, just let me in. This is... Okay, I'm destroying a lot of property here. My little pea shooter. No loot in the toilet this time, huh? It's kind of a bummer. Oh? Okay, we just... Okay, this guy is toast. Clearance level 1. Okay, don't mind if I do.
This must open the door.
Oh god. Okay, what the hell is with his jaw? Like, is the hiss like ripping the jaws open, or I thought that it's killing throughout the members with shotguns and stuff. And that's not really. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to question it anymore. Hold on.
They can fly.
Okay, this is Tomasi. Okay. Mr. Tomasi, could you please? Dude, I'm so dead. What am I supposed to do now? Well. Okay, I've lost some of my like materials, which is lovely. I can't even upgrade something. It just feels like a Souls game all of a sudden. Not sure. What am I supposed to do with that guy? Should I just start shooting or?
They can fly now. Great.
Okay, I will just go upstairs. Because I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I need to defeat him. If I throw stuff at him, he dodges. Shooting him with a gun works. Kinda. He's literally destroying this pillar I'm hiding behind. Oh god. Wonderful. He actually brought some friends. So yeah, that's something that happened. He's a little bit close to comfort though. I was wondering if I can shoot those garbage piles that he is stockpiling against me, but it wouldn't seem so. Oh, wait. He just ran. Just ran away from me.
I have
Interesting.
a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, you think so? I have the same feeling.
Let's stay focused.
I don't like it.
The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Okay. So we need to go up again. I don't know why I jumped down. Oh, I wanted to heal myself. That's why I jumped down. But man, that guy, he looked haunted. Like straight up, like something from a horror movie. Correspondence, tea time. Hey Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the Curse on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently, there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would ya? See you Sunday. Jim. Tennyson copies. Is this something that Alan wrote? Really possible for Alan to write something. Ahti, are you somewhere nearby? What is playing the music? It's probably Ahti is probably cleaning the room next door. I'm gonna be honest, like Ahti is not doing too much of a good job. I mean, look at all this blood in the bodies. Shouldn't it be cleared by now? Ahti is the janitor, right? So we should be taking care of that business. Okay. Tomasi isn't here, it would seem. What's this? Maybe I can hear him in the postal tubes. Hotline chamber. Huh. We do have... On her way to hotline room, Jessie gains the launch ability by binding the floppy disk, another object of power. She forced to fight his corrupted head of communications, Alberto Tomasi. Okay, we've done that. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinesis competencies observed in Bureau Paral-Utilitarians. Some prefer to change their targets while others launch the objects to them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against his. Elevated due to their own talent in the area, they do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural abilities. Some his elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individual being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that those individuals were bound to object of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the His resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in individuals it corrupts. Refer to file beep for full report. Kate Sams, but Butte summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Beep Beep, which had been connected to a total of beep disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled a light switch cord that disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest houses. Beep days later found in the sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Okay, so we have light switches that function as a teleport. Good to know.
Alberto Tomasi, head of...
Wonderful. Tomasi's ID. Alberto Tomasi, U.S. Federal Bureau of Control. Okay. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi.
Comms. This got him.
So much stuff. He should have been probably wearing one of those HRAs, huh?
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Head of communications, by the way.
The hotline can't be far now.
Okay. Oh, goodies. I'm looting so much stuff, but I have no way to upgrade anything I have right now. I think you can just spend those resources, like, if you look at it. Hotline chamber. Nice. If you look here, I have like 4,000 something. But I cannot use it to upgrade anything, because I don't know how, frankly. I don't think but I'm losing some of those if I die. What's this? Butte supplement. Butte, AF-17. According to the testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered the room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to Oldest House. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the Oldest House, so the house absorbed those. Interesting. At the time of writing, beep light cords have been found in the Oldest House, located in the beep and beep sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel. Through how exactly his links operative is beep, but initial hypothesis center on the Butte AF as beep. It's probably ground zero occurrence, right? Something like that. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Okay. Yeah, we've heard this was like you're recording, etc. Blah blah blah. Dude, there is so much reading in this game. Hotline security log. Trench, Bill Everett, custodian, trench, Everett, trench. No Achti, okay, interesting. Hotline chamber. Okay.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Okay. Beep. Notice. Ocean View Motel, Casino and Entry Point. Catalyst light switch. Law of 3 applies. Law of 3 applies. And we can just go back where we came from. Interesting. Boop! Nice one, Danny. It would be actually sick if you would...
Have we been here before?
Okay, this is the third one. Spiral.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Spiral door. What does this remind you of?
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, I see. You're opening various doors in here. It's nice. So there is nothing in this room in particular. Okay. But what are these noises everywhere? There is nothing outside, like literally nothing. We cannot go to the casino. I wanted to spend all my bitties there, but I think bad luck, huh?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Ah, I see, I see. So I would have to solve this anyway. Okay, let's go this way. Bleep. So this is basically like your fast travel in this. Okay, rule of 3. Do something 3 times and something happens. Pick up the hotline. Okay, let's go. Let's get to it. Where the hell are we, by the way? Do you hear that? No, I don't mean the phone, I mean... It's like Scream of Lost Souls downstairs. I don't like it. Nice. Okay. Let's... The hotline Seashell is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. Complete the astral plane challenge. Okay. So you pick up the hotline, you end up here. Astral plane. Don't fall down. Good to know. Oh shit. Can you like die or something? Maybe I just need to go around it. I don't think I can kill it. No. Okay. That... I almost died there. Look at my health. Oh, you don't see my health. Well, you can see when I'm almost dead, so I think you can see it now. Well done, Dialect Director. You can contact us past us. What? In a hotline collective... We expect compulsive weekly calls. Okay. You are very demanding, board.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
Can we just... The exact same type of storytelling was in Alan Wake, in those Alan passages. With this exactly same voice actor. it's like it's so sad that we lost him. He sadly passed away in November 23, but they are consistent in their work, and I think they will keep at it. And if that is so, then we can expect more of the games that are going to be like this, like very immersive, very story heavy games that are just marvels to play.
She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
So we need a team. Okay. Oh.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
So now I can go to collectibles, to the hotline, and actually... Coming storm. There is a lot of things to be uncovered. Yeah. Lot of things to
I
be...
need to get back to Emily.
lot of things to be uncovered. Okay.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Can I save the game? No. But I think it must have saved right after this dialogue. Yeah. I think this is where we wrap things up for today. Yeah, Polaris in the loading screen is such a... What the hell is this? Alan Wake 2. I already have Alan Wake 2. I have it on Epic. Yeah, these two things we have. We will explore Foundation and we will explore the Ave. Years ago. The Ave is heavily inspired by Alan Wake, by the way. It's directly tied together. Okay, guys. We are going to wrap the things here. So, what's gonna happen? Do you have some recommendation of somebody to rate? If so, write them in the chat and we can rate somebody. I don't really see anybody online right now. Do you like the game, by the way? Or what are your thoughts about it? I think the game is very interesting. It's so interesting to exploring the Elder's house and to slowly uncover all the secrets and all of the recordings by Dr. Darling and all of the things like this. You know, wandering around, meeting Ahti, meeting all of those wonderful people. And the story is so interesting. I really hope they will deliver on the Control 2, that it's going to be even more amazing than this one. I have no doubts to think that it doesn't, because like the Sam Lake is just he has really like lost cause. He's one of those artists that basically just do good stories and there is no helping about it. Somebody who may be playing Control right now, streaming, we could do Control, huh? If nobody has any suggestions as of who we should rate, I will let Alastris choose a random streamer who is streaming Control. No pressure. No pressure, Alastris, okay? as for the rest of you, I thank you guys so very much for watching today. It has been fun to stream again after that short break. We will fix our schedule, and we'll be streaming more games and more diverse games too. I am trying to be a variety streamer here, and Spooktober, as fun and as awesome as it was exhausting, and I was just rolling through the games that I prepared for myself to like play. But it was getting kind of stale in a matter of just another spooky game, quote unquote. And some of those games were great, and I was having a blast. Like finishing Alan Wake in that short time, and with all of you guys watching, it was a blast. And we have all sorts of fun, you know, watching a movie, being on a concert. It was amazing. In that regard, Control comes close. It's not as great as Alan in these kind of regards, but still, it's going to be blast to play through this as well. But I'm not going to be playing only Control. There's so many wonderful games that I have prepared, and we can kind of derive from that spooky atmosphere, so we can really play anything now. So not just horror games. I presume that you don't have to be worried about the scares. You will be always able to scare me all the time. Oh yeah, Alice in Wonderland. That was it had its issues due to the age of the game, but when I made it all running, it was and unlocked the FPS to 60, which is what I'm used to play games at. It was marvelous. I am glad you liked it, because like the games like this, which are basically just inside, quote unquote, inside somebody's head, they can go really creative. So it's really like both creepy but also fantastical. So it was a blast to go through. But yeah, we will be playing variety of games, right? And I will get to the Fortnite horror games even, or horror maps. I will maybe just play normal Fortnite. I might even give Dead by Daylight a try. I mean, why the hell not, if it has been suggested. I also used to play a lot of Souls games before we start with Spooktober, and we still haven't finished Lords of the Fallen, so this is also something like we have plethora of games to choose from. So there is no shortage, and there is no sign I'm going to be like slowing down on streaming anytime soon. I won't be streaming 7 days a week though. It was just one-time thing. It's very exhausting, and I think some of my streams suffered due to low energy. So I realize that even I am at my limits sometimes, and I need a rest eventually. But we will increase the number of days from 3 to probably 5. Hey, if I'm feeling up to it, I will be probably streaming even more days. But it really depends on my energy, and I can guarantee you that the energy won't always be there. And this is also my responsibility to you as my viewers, to not really dive into it in a way that I'm like tired and the stream energy would be low, and then I wouldn't be as entertaining, and you would be just watching some tired guy streaming slop, right? And that's not something I would like to do. So I love you all too much for that. You don't remember the name? Lords of the Fallen, you mean? That's the last Souls I played. Yeah. Yeah, I've said Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, that's such a creepy marvel. Anyway, Alastis, did you figure out streamer? We should be invading. Okay, send me the name on Discord, and let's do it. So we are currently invading a guy. Well, raiding a guy who's called Norwegian Gamer. You sent to me. He is playing Control as well, so I hope he doesn't. He isn't going to spoil too much from our story there, but. He also, it would seem that he like he's fan of Alan Wake. He loves Remedy Connected Universe, so it's just, yeah, this is right up my blood category. So we're going to rate him. Hope we will make his day. So be nice. You know, I understand that if you are here to just watch me, that you will probably just say hi and go, and that's perfectly fine. But I can attest to the fact that like rating, even if those people won't stay, it's such a huge boost to like confidence and good like. Good mood that it is helping immensely. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching me. Let's rate some Norwegian greaser. Oh, greaser, not gamer. It's greaser. Why is it greaser? What's a greaser? Well, I digress. Thank you, Elastis, for the suggestion. And until I stream again, you guys take care. And hopefully I will see you soon, either on my streams or yours. have a great night. And stream is rating in 5, 3. Guys, I love you so much. Let's rate some Norwegian greaser.